Sini, sini. Sini, sini. Sini yang masih kecil. Lubangin. Wow, wow, wow. Tuh, dia masuk YouTube. Ingat. Tuh. Ini maksud YouTube. Hah? Iya. Hmm. So strong, so strong.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Played into space. Adams gets over and intercepts. It's a searching pass. Adams. Scholes. Now it's Owen. Now it's Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Costa Corta.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's Bellingham. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's managed to get free. Torres is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alisson. Costa Corta. And it's Serginho. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
I'd like to inform you now that the latest
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now Costa Curta. Oh, what has happened here?
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rijkaard. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Serginho. Now Costa Curta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Owen. Abiati comes out and deals with it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Costa Curta. Serginho. Scholes gets into some space.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Owen. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Kane.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's a promising position. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 4.
Berbatov has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. A heavy challenge.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Allison gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Strong running down that left flank. Dixon. And it's Serginho. And Dixon.
Pretty robust defending.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Play towards the front line. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been...
Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a searching pass. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Kukçu, he has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham is onto this. And it's Rijkaard. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Haaland. That is good alertness. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Haaland. Kukçu. Can he get it through? Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Look at the... It's Rivaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Well, they've got it again. Joelinton, and it's played. Up he goes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Van Basten.
Atau.
And here's Rivaldo. Kukçu. Madrid finding their passes.
Oh.
Shot could be... Has a shot! Oh, wonderful from Rivaldo! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Right.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Rivaldo, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Owen. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And this is Torres. Passes short and sharp. Scholes. Oh, good-looking ball. Kupchu.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now Saliba. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Now it's Scholes. That is a great pick out. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Decent shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Owen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Henderson going full tilt down the left. Now it's Torres. That has not gone well. Aviati sends that a long way. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Torres. And here's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Owen. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's been played through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he welcomes it in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Kimmich. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich gets into some space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Owen looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's nice. Scholes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Joelinton gets a foot in here. And this is Rivaldo. And he's surging through. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has been cleared. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Madrid have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out towards the flank. Kimmich. Terrific header! Ødegaard. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Torres. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That is good strength. And this is Kane.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now who's going to be first to this? Kupchu. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a little off target. And this is Kane. Shot, surely! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
There's no flag. Oh, that is chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. 4 extra minutes added on. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is that. Indonesia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Ødegaard could move up a gear here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
João Neves tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. Scholes. Now it's Torres. Now it's Owen. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And this is Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Torres. Played out towards the right wing. Ødegaard. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rodrigo is on his own. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bellingham. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Owen. That is lovely. Plenty to aim at here. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Big chance! It's there! Indonesia have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
João Neves, and here's Rodrigo. He's in a good position here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 30 minutes gone. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gavi. Passes short and sharp. And that has been clubbed away. No, again, there's no way through. Rodrigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh no, this does not look good.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard cuts out the pass, and it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gavi, Zanetti, not the most accurate pass. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the right. Played back in. Looking to play him in. Look at the space. Messi! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Are
expecting
level
traffic
pegging
to
at
be heavy
half-time then,
until the
and
final
it's a
whistle
finely
today.
balanced game. 1-1 the score. So once again, we're underway. João Neves. Rijkaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Off the post. Ødegaard. Now it's Torres. And Serginho. And it's Ødegaard. Serginho. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Gavi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Mignon with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Nicely aimed pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ødegaard! And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. And the flag has stayed down. Up he goes! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get... Chance for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 18.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Owen. Well, that's beautifully weighted. João Neves. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. Rodrigo. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good take, and is he in?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Played in. Cleared away. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Scholes. João Neves. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in here. Now the cross. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. And it's Zanetti. Pinches it off him. And he cuts out the supply. Might be danger here. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And here's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Scholes. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a shade optimistic. And that's been won straight back. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. In by Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Owen. Now it's Owen. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's going for goal! That has found him in acres of space. Locatelli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernando Torres. Chance! Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And here's Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Scholes.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Ødegaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's definitely not his best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. And here's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Manchester United.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then, just getting going. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Scholes. Darren Fletcher. Played back into the centre. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Cannavaro. Bellingham might just make this. But it's Owen. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Neymar. Locatelli. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Owen. 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 Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Hernandez knocks it into space. And Locatelli. Hernandez, pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. And it's Owen. And it's Ødegaard. Great vision. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Owen. Now it's Torres. And this is Owen. Neymar. Baresi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Hernandez. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Darren Fletcher. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Owen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Neymar. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well played. Owen is flagged offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Scholes. Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shevchenko. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Fiore. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 4.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Fiore.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rijkaard. And it's Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shifted it to the flank. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Bale. Threads one in. Played into the box. Terrific header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Kane. Driving on and making good progress. He could be in here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the...
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pings it across, cleared away, pinches it off him, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kashiwa Resol with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Knocks it into space. This is Owen. He has found a way through. A corner it is then. Van der Ven can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Fermin, spread out to the left. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bellingham. Chiellini cuts it out. Kashiwa Resol upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
Okay, what? 4 minutes.
He's on it, can he get away? Vermin! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And the keeper's got it again. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Owen, and this is Torres. Always onto this. Chiellini is there to clear. Serginho. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. This is Owen. Mateus. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vermin. Van der Ven. And he's there to retrieve it. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been slipped through. And this face-to-face with the keeper. And the shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Owen. Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that could well leave a mark. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Threads one in. Rafa Silva. Now it's Rafa Silva. Now there's a fine ball. Swings in across. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kashiwa Reysol have their second corner now. Nabiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And here's Torres. And that's gone loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Indonesia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Ferrin. Number
Whistle
18,
goes, and we start the second half.
coming on the field, number 15, Hesse.
And this is Torres.
Erling Haaland.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Silva. Haaland. Cannavaro. Scholes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Scholes. Owen. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. Owen. Can he finish? Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that means just... And the finish! And it's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Shot a goal! It's hit the uprights. Oh, and the shot! And yes, it's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Kashiwa Risol, real chance! Scholes. Ødegaard, Rijkaard, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ødegaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Haaland, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get it through? Oh, shoot! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Substitution
The delay
on the
very
field.
short-lived. The referee's
Number
assistant did have his
13,
flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Coming on the field.
Disappointments
is
and relief on
number
either
14,
side. Nothing doing.
Goodman.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Scholes. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Brilliantly cut out. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. And he's been shifted off it. Mateus is onto it in a flash. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rafa Silva. Number 22, Rafael Leao. Coming on the field, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 7, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Terrific save by Abiati. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! Oh, he's been caught on, and he's following up! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So is this the start of a comeback? On the through ball, Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Kashiwa Reysol get their 4th corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Kane. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foden. That has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Haaland finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply...
Không puasa. Không puasa. Không cảm ơn hết, không cảm ơn. Không cảm ơn hết.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even
struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Figo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Gets his head on it! And he's there to get it away. Thuram. Scholes. Figo. Pele. He's got away. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he...
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Scholes. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. And that has been cleared. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pele can see things, others simply cannot. Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Scholes. Drive. And a chance! They've scored! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood. And he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross needs chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Bellingham. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's been... Can he finish?
Gacha gaming.
200.
Gacha
It's
gaming.
the goal they all came to see. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he was quick to react. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here. Rui Costa, that's good vision. Scholes. Howson wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Figo. Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. And it's Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. Torres is flagged offside. And this is Owen. Now it's Bellingham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho's... Oh, smashing header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pele to Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played into space. That has not gone well. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a cute ball. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, again there's no way through. Ødegaard. And this is Torres. Scholes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Scholes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Howson. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And he's on a charge. Ambitious ball here. And this is Messi. Pele. Big chance! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Fernando Torres. He's beaten the last man. He's through here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Pele is herring after that one. And it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance!
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11, Owen. Coming on the
Mateus.
field is number
That's been
18,
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's been slipped through. It's Totti! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Bellingham can get it clear. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good chance here!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Kane. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Totti. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ødegaard. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Kane. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Scholes. The final 5 minutes. That ball looks a good one. Well, this is Totti. He's away. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 4.
This is their second corner of the game.
Torres. Number 22, Scholes. Coming on the
Chance!
field,
So,
number
third corner of the
20,
game.
Mbappe. Number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Against the crossbar. Adams attempts a clearance.
Substitution.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'm afraid to tell you.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And that gets things running.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard. Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. And here's Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. There's the shot!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Donadoni!
Ødegaard can get it clear.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now he's off and running.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Messi.
That has been cut short.
And it's Scholes. Owen. Lovely bit of skill.
Knocks it into space.
Played in deep.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Danger averted for now. And it's been given away.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! There it is! The breakthrough strike! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Looking for a runner. Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Haaland chasing after it. And here's Owen. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Lovely, now then. Played out to the left flank. Donadoni. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Knocks it out wide. And he's whipped. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he can clear it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ødegaard. Oh, that's nice. Pings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Swings it across. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Owen. Now it's Torres. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Featuring our guest performers today. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Serginho. Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. Scholes might just make this. No, again there's no way through. Bellingham. Indonesia finding their passes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Scholes. But it's Owen. Fernando Torres. Tries to pass. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a think far post.
It's a promising position. In by Messi. Scholes. Bellingham. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Owen. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. And here's Owen. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one.
Coming on the field
Going
is
for goal!
number 18, Kane.
And he's there to clear it.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has not gone well. Now it's Scholes. Oh, played right into his path.
And he's running through. Kane! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then.
Scholes!
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found a way through. Palmer puts a cross in.
Big chance!
And the ball's come loose here. Serginho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Bellingham. Ødegaard. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Now Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham.
That's tidy. Real chance!
Bojan. This looks promising. No, he's not getting past him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Torres.
He's had a shot! No mistake!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Scholes. Number 4, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala. Number 20, Mbappe.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one...
On the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bojan has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Palmer. Oh, that was vital. Musiala. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold.
Foot in. He is through here.
And here's Kane. Bellingham receives him in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. And here's Kane. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement now.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia definitely struggled to get...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So off we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level. Like,
He's having a shot! There it is! And what a start!
and it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows.
And Owen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram does really well to win the ball there. No foul, says the referee. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Owen. And it's Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. And this is Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, easy pickings there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Scholes. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Zico, well played right into his path. Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Owen. Bellingham.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. He might... And Owen! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cannavaro gets it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Indonesia have a free kick. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Now the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zico. Eze. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Yamal. Maldini. He's picked his way through. Eze! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Yamal has a look inside the box. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Scores!
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is Scholes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Turan. There will be a throw-in.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
To
stage.
announce today's lottery numbers. Please
Indonesia
watch the screen
ahead
if you have a
2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. This is Owen. That's tidy. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Yamal.
Del Piero!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's a quick free kick. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And it's Scholes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And this is Torres. Great ball, and he's in here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ødegaard. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? No, that's been easily repelled. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Adams cuts it out. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Torres. And this is Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a threatening ball. Oh, well played. And he's taking no chances there. Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Probing pass. And the through ball. And this is Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Yamal. We expected better, and so did he. Ødegaard. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard.
Yeah.
That could spell trouble. Yamal's cross. Abiati deals with that nice and simple. And he cuts out the supply. It's there!
The goal scorer after 7
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Played into space. Van der Sar getting this one clear.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route right now.
Number 42, Musiala.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mohamed Salah pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Adams. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that once. Alexander-Arnold ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's trying the shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Serginho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice physical challenge. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's
And the finish! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
the movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what the...
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is...
Tries from a long way out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Inzaghi. That is good alertness. Serginho. Now it's Owen. And it's Bellingham. Owen. Ødegaard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Just the keeper to beat! He's having a shot! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Fernando.
And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Yeah.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're quick to get it back. Scholes. Great vision. Rodri. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Torres is onto it in a flash. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Rodri. And this is Owen. Bellingham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Some really good ball movement. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking tidy in possession here.
Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ødegaard. Scholes. And that is expertly dealt with. Diogo Dalot. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And it's Bellingham. Fernando Torres. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Nistelrooy. Ambitious ball here. And that has put paid to that. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Serginho providing an out...
Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Nistelrooy.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gets into some space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's superb. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. And it's Scholes. Scholes proves just a little bit too strong. Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard, and he was quick to react. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the ball's gone astray. He'll try to keep this alive. Big chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's come loose. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Owen. Messi. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Scholes. Kane. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Ødegaard. He's in a good position. Shot a goal!
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through.
Just about within shooting range. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Musiala. Van Nistelrooy. Bellingham. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Indonesia have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. Now Eder Militao. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chiellini. Donatoni. And it's Xavi Alonso. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Inzaghi. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance!
2 added minutes.
2 minutes to be added on. Van Nistelrooy, well seen, saw that coming. Musiala! It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Musiala.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please join me in wishing a happy wedding.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread.
Torres!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Ødegaard. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Owen, and he's certainly onside here. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. So we're still where we started right now. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. Scholes gets into a good position. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Torres. And Torres! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And now they can spring out of defence. Scholes. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Hazard. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Serginho. Messi. And this is Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. Played back into the centre. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Messi. Camavinga.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. Kane. Good ball, good take. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Fernandez. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's delightful. Goes for a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Loose ball, and one more try! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling. Valverde. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. For Messi. Fernandez. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Looking for options for movement. Serginho's a mighty effort! It's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to get free. And he lines up a... Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Neither just about within shoot. In he goes again. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has 2. Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi pinches it off him. Now it's Owen. And this is Torres. That is good strength. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has not gone well. He has found the way through. They're urging it. Shot, surely! Bellingham. Scholes. Now it's Owen. Now it's Bellingham. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Owen. Valverde calmly anticipates. Indonesia are coasting towards victory. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Fernandez. Quality ball. Nuno Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Real chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
22. Scholes. Number 11. Owen.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Field. Number 18.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Musiala. Number 20. Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
He's had it taken off him.
Added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.